Hi everybody, I'm DaveyGB, and I'm playing this game as a request by Billy MC. And this game, I'm gonna say this: this was a request, a total request, and I fulfilled the request. I want people to know that I take requests, no matter how bad the game is. And even though this is Billy MC's one of Billy MC's favorite games, and if you're a fan of Breakout, you will love this game. But if you're a fan of Arkanoid, stay away from this game. I know this is one of the four original games released on the Game Boy when it was released, but this has to be the most this game has to be the most obscure Mario game of all time. If it wasn't for Mario in the game, and with like the bonus levels being different Mario characters, and I mean villains, like there would be a fucking lawsuit. I'm not joking when I say this. This game has to be the biggest ripoff I've ever played in my life, and to see this as a release title for the Game Boy really sickens me. Uh, I played this game entirely through, and you will notice if you watch this entire LP how bad this game really is. And I do apologize, Billy. I know you love this game, but I play this game all the way through, and it's horrible. There is no music except for the title screen. When you beat the level, when you're at the next level, I believe. When you beat the game, there's like a little jingle. That's it. There's no in-game music. A lot of the parts of these videos that you're watching now, this is all post commentary, because I like it's post commentary because there's no music, and to keep myself from going insane, like the first few parts of the videos, a few of the videos have just me, like, just the sound effects, and that's it. But the majority of the videos have nothing because there is no music whatsoever. There's just this little pain and palm sound effects. I had to play music over top this game while I was recording this LP because it just drives you insane. I'm truly sorry, but the music sound effects drove me insane. The repetitive gameplay, it's just horrible. If you're an Arkanoid fan, stay clear away from this game. If you're a Game Boy fan, like me, play it for as long as you can take it, because this game is just, it's, in my opinion, it's awful. You see those Koopa, like those Mario Brother blocks above that you can't shatter with the ball. Enjoy those while you can, because after a while they disappear, and after you hit the ceiling, your paddle shrinks to half the size, and there are no power-ups to reverse the effect. There's no power-ups, no downgrades, nothing. There's no one-ups except for every 1,000 points. So right now you're seeing I'm almost done stage 1 except for that little block there, and I got 154 points. And in some of these levels are in my words, they're kind of difficult. This whole game is mundane. It's repetitive. It's horrible. If you're a fan of Arkanoid, stay away. Like this game is god awful. I cannot stretch this out enough. If it wasn't for like having Mario in it, or any of the Super Mario Brothers bad guys in it, for the bonus levels, try to get bonus points and shit, there would have been a massive lawsuit, because this game is just awful, and I'll show you why. This entire LP. I'm not really a drinker, but I'm having a beer right now doing this post commentary because I played this game entirely today. I took 3 shifts, and that's why I'm doing post commentary. And if the video seems a little jumpy, I do apologize. I really want to keep this under. Originally I wanted to keep it under 2 parts, but seeing that there's 24 levels, and to do a fair LP, I figured, screw it. I'll just do what I have to do now. I don't like, as long as it's under 10 parts, and I got it under 7 parts. Within 7 parts, I should say. And it's been driving me crazy. Like, this is horrible. This game is awful. And pretty much all you're going up against are blocks. There's no story. There's not even there's not even like a title screen, or like this title screen, but no story screen. And I know it's the Game Boy and it's the first launch title and whatnot, but you could at least have a dialogue box explaining what's going on. And I know that's just some like that's just me being a critic and stuff like that. But no, no, you know what? No, you buy this game at a pawn shop, you download the ROM, and like you assume it's gonna be action packed and Mario based, but it isn't. They just added Mario. In my opinion, they added Mario and some of the Mario characters, uh, to pretty much avoid a lawsuit because my money's on one of the big guys in Nintendo loved Breakout and they couldn't get the rights to it or some shit like that, or else they would have released Breakout on the Game Boy. But no, like no, you got this little clone thing, and it's horrible. This is like playing acid drop over over columns. And Acid Drop was one of the last games released in Europe for the Atari 2600, which was a columns clone dealing with acid. No, I'm not talking about drugs. I'm actually talking about elemental compounds of sulfuric acid. And this game is so repetitive. And well, now you're back to like level 1 and it's stage 3. Like what the hell? I can't stand this game. Oh, I love you, Billy MC. I truly love you in your videos, but this game is obscure. Now the blocks are dropping. So I'm gonna tell you right now the enemies that you have. There are no stage bosses. There are no like 10 level mark stage bosses or whatnot. There's not even any fireworks scenes or stuff like that, like you saw in Kicks. There's nothing. You're just going up against blocks. It's pretty much Super Breakout. Take away the Super Mario Brother characters, have this gameplay footage taken, sitting next to Atari 2600 footage of Breakout, and you show somebody on the street, they're gonna say, yeah, it's the same game, but redone. The only thing you're like the blocks do change. They're either like stationary, they're in motion, or they're in stationary and they move down slowly. And what happens when they drop down slowly? What you guys want to know what happens when they drop down slowly and they reach the end? Nothing. Look, you see under stage 3, right? 03, under that is an invisible line where the blocks disappear. So no matter how shitty you are at hitting those blocks, no matter how bad you are, you won't lose a life or get a game over because of it. I'm not joking. And I play this all day today. My Saturday's ruined because of this game. And I'm not upset, because I do take requests. And like I'm not angry at Billy MC for requesting this game. Like, to be honest with you, I never knew this game existed until Billy told me. But you know what though? I'm actually glad he did request it, because this game, here's one of the bonus stages. Because this game, I would have never played this game unless it was requested to me. I'm not angry at all. Like, I actually am very thankful that Billy requested this game from me, because, because when you're a kid, you're so used to playing the good games, and you always block out the bad games or the games that you've never played before because you never had it. Who watching this video right now, or who has ever subscribed to me? How many people here have played Toe Jam and Earl? Raise your hands or comment. I played Toe Jam and Earl when it first came out, and I loved it. But to the untrained, gamer, if they were buying a Sega Genesis for the first time and it came with a copy of Toe Jam and Earl, or they came across the one with Sonic, which one would they buy? I know they're released at different times and whatnot, but you guys catch my drift. Like, it's just one of those things though, where you got because it was this Tetris, I think baseball, and Super Mario Land. When I first got my Game Boy, I came with Tetris, and I got Super Mario Land. My parents bought me Super Mario Land with it. And I never heard about this game until Billy MC told me, and I saw some of the little Nintendo poster ads for it and stuff like that, and it never interested me as a kid. And when Billy told me about it, I actually had to look it up, and I was like, okay, sweet, Arkanoid, because even though Breakout is the original block game like this, Arkanoid's a million times better, because they actually took the initiative to actually add power-ups and downgrades to your little paddle. You were able to go up against bosses after every 10 levels or so, I believe. You had continues. This game doesn't have any continues. You can earn extra lives, I believe, every 50,000 points. Which is good, though, because it was just so much better. And I don't even know if you could even beat the game. Like, if you can, like, if there's a level skip thing. Like, you know, you go through a little side door on the side of the level. I don't know if there is. I played this game entirely through, and I never saw anything like it. Maybe I'm wrong. Please, somebody correct me. Maybe, like, if you get a combo of points within, like, before your ball returns to your paddle. I don't know. It's just mind-boggling that this game was one of the first release titles. Like, it just, like, it just shatters your, like, mind. And, like, I spent all day playing this game, and I am really shocked that this game actually was actually developed. Because they should have done something else with it. They could have had something totally great. Instead of the bonus stages as being blocks, you could have gone up against Shy Guy or Luigi to get extra points, like kind of like a Pong like clone type thing. Or, you know, kind of at least had an Arkanoid type, like at least have it like Arkanoid. There's so many people out there who probably got this game, and oh man, I can't believe getting this game, like buying this game. This game is horrible. There's no continues. And I played this game up to like 9,100 points. Okay, I wanted to try to get 10,000, but I said no because this game is this game is horrible. Oh, I don't even know what the fuck to talk about this game. I got 6 more videos after this one. I don't know what to talk about. Like, what am I going to talk about? There's nothing. It's all this. This is like Atari Circus. But instead of the little guys on the teeter-totter, like, it's just this. You don't even know you don't even know you're playing as Mario because, unless you see the Mario face. And even then, like, it's just horrible. There's nothing about Mario in this. Except for you get the 1,000 points and you hear the Mario Brothers, like, 1-up sound. And sometimes it's delayed. Like, it's delayed by like 5 or 6 seconds. I was counting it in my head. I was waiting for it, and there's no sound effect until there's no sound effects of the ball making contact with the blocks until you hear the 1-up sound, and it could be like delayed by 5 seconds. I don't know. It's just mind-boggling. It seriously is. People complain about shitty games, and they never mention Alleyway or Judge Dredd for the Game Boy. And that's another shitty Game Boy game. You know, everybody complains about like stupid shit about games and stuff, but you know what? Why don't you guys look into this game? Because this game's really bad. It's so boring. It's like watching surgical videos on like public access. It's mind-boggling that this game ever got greenlit. That this game was like around the boardroom table. Like they were saying, okay, what games should be coming out? Baseball, okay, that's a given. Super Mario Land, that's a given. Tetris, that's a given because that's a great puzzle game, and it made Nintendo a whole shitload of cash. Same as Super Mario Brothers. So at Super Mario Land, and what should be the other game? I bet you anything. In those boardroom meetings, they didn't know they didn't have any idea. But I bet you anything in Japan, one of the old school guys there was a huge fan of Breakout. And either didn't want to pay for the licensing to get Breakout or like they were turned down and by Atari, and they were just like, okay, well, you know what, you guys, there's a lot of Breakout clones out there. So why don't you guys go make your own version? We'll throw Mario in it to change it up a bit so in case there's ever a lawsuit, but go with it, you guys. And this game has no effort into it, and you can tell like this game like there's no effort into it. Oh, here are the descending blocks now. So, and it's just awful. And I got 6 more videos to commentary on. But don't worry, I got all my anger and rage out in this one. I hope you guys stay for part 2. I hope I didn't scare you guys off. I hope I didn't offend anybody. And so yeah. I'm DaveyGB. Stay tuned for part 2. Good nights, and I'll see you guys in the future. Peace.